On the news around the world tonight, federal government pushes blue economy expansion at Africa Forward Summit. Oyo police apprehend 3 suspects with illegal arms. 9 killed in Pakistan market explosion. Good evening and thank you for joining us on the news around the world. I am Josephine Oluwabumi and on the sign language corner is Shakirat Ogundeji. The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, has presented Nigeria's Blue Economy agenda at the Africa Forward Summit in Nairobi, Kenya, where he participated in a high-level panel discussion on the blue economy. The special advisor to the Minister of Media, Dr. Bolaji Akinola, made this known in a statement in Lagos on Tuesday. The minister stated that the federal government had continued to implement deliberate measures to unlock the vast potential of Nigeria's marine and blue economy resources. He noted the creation of the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy in August 2023 as part of the government's deliberate measures. The minister further added that the government's modernization efforts would enforce Nigeria's position as the leading maritime hub for West Africa and Central Africa. The Borno state government has allayed the fears that many repentant terrorists reintegrated into society after the rehabilitation and de-radicalization program will go back into terrorism. It noted that a key part of the program is swearing by the Quran, a strategy considered strong enough to prevent them from taking up arms again. The State Commissioner of Women Affairs and Social Development, Zowaira Gambo, stated this in an interview, saying that taking an oath with the Holy Book without adhering has implications. It will be recalled that on April 19, there was a growing outrage over the recent graduation and planned reintegration of 744 former terrorists under the federal government's de-radicalization, rehabilitation, and integration program, Operation Safe Corridor. The development at the time triggered widespread debate over transparency, accountability, and the impact of reintegration on victims of violent extremism. The Oyo State Commissioner of Police, Abimbola Olugbenga, has declared open a specialized training program for officers selected for the newly established Violent Crime Response Unit, VCRU. The training exercise is part of ongoing reforms and strategic repositioning of the Nigeria Police Force under the leadership of the Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Disu. Speaking at the opening ceremony, CP Olugbenga said the VCRU was created to strengthen operational effectiveness through intelligence-led policing, professionalism, accountability, and strict compliance with global best practices. He explained that 75 officers comprising male and female personnel drawn from divisions, the State Criminal Investigation Department, and other formations within the command were carefully selected for the exercise. According to the police commissioner, the officers underwent administrative screening, intelligence and background checks, as well as psychological evaluations to ensure that only competent and disciplined personnel are entrusted with the responsibilities of the specialized unit. The Oyo State Police Command has confirmed the abduction of a businessman, Alhaji Wasiu Aleshindoye, by suspected gunmen in Arawo area. According to the Police Public Relations Officer, Ayanlade Olayinka, the incident was reported at the Tede Police Division on Sunday. Preliminary investigation revealed that the victim was allegedly trailed by 3 armed men from the Kara market in Aguare to his filling station and later to his residence in Irawo, where he was abducted at gunpoint to an unknown destination. The police spokesperson disclosed that during the attack, a 10-year-old girl identified as Modinot Aleshindoye sustained gunshot injuries. She was immediately rushed to hospital for medical treatment and extraction of pellets. Police detectives who visited the scene reportedly recovered 3 expended ammunition shells and 3 face scarves, which are now undergoing forensic and ballistic examination. Oyo State Police Command assured that tactical and intelligence-driven operations are ongoing to ensure the safe rescue of the victim and arrest of those responsible for the crime. Oyo State Police Command has arrested 3 suspected criminals and recovered locally fabricated pistol during an intelligence-led stop-and-search operation along Old Oyo Road in Fiditi. The operation carried out by operatives attached to the Restore Peace unit in Fiditi. According to the police, the operatives intercepted a commercial bus during a routine stop-and-search exercise and subjected passengers alongside their luggages to thorough screening. It added that suspicion was raised when 3 passengers allegedly attempted to flee after attention was focused on them and their luggages. The suspects were, however, chased and arrested by the operations. The police further stated that the suspects are currently in custody while investigations continue to determine the source of the firearm, its intended use, and possible links to criminal activities. Oyo State Governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, has approved the appointment of Mr. Abayomi Fagbenro as his new special advisor on security. The governor also approved the appointment of Prince Arowoshaye Saheed Adeyemi as the board chairman of the Payseta Mineral Development Company. The appointments were contained in letters signed by the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Otumba Segun Ogunwuyi. Mr. Fagbenro, who worked at the Department of Defense Army Network Enterprise Center, Fort Belvoir, Virginia, United States of America, from October 2007 to August 2012, received military training at the Great Lake Illinois, Chicago. He also attended East Coast Polytechnic Institute, ECPI, as well as Strayer University, where he bagged a BSc in Information Systems. Prince Arowoshaye Saheed Adeyemi attended the University of Abuja, where he bagged a BSc in Political Science. He later served as both the Caretaker Committee Chairman and Executive Chairman of Oyo East Local Government. While congratulating the duo, Governor Makinde counselled them to see their appointment as a call to service. We'll now take a short commercial break. Please stay tuned.
Cadbury 3-in-1 hot chocolate, the treat you deserve.
Alright everyone, no put your ears, make we talk. Time don't reach to rearrange this house to give una small wisdom. Shots might be fresh now, but you know, I beg no be so. Before una go talk, say our smell no reach. Make una think I'm try so. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world?
Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection unlocks 24 hours cavity defense. The formula boost with calcium for lifelong smiles.
Mom, it's a time to brush. No more cover mouth. Because Colgate, that's who do yaga with your smile.
Colgate for 24 hours maximum cavity protection.
When malaria knocks you down, you can be sure parasites are having a party in your system.
Welcome to our new kingdom, guys!
Comel, an effective weapon against malaria.
Coleman!
Attacking the parasite army directly to give you express relief and get you back on your feet effectively. Comel on. Malaria gone.
You're welcome back. Ahead of the 2027 elections, the national leadership of accredited civil society organizations, CSOs, and community-based organizations, CBOs, in Nigeria has called on the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to adopt stricter measures against vote buying and strengthen electoral technology. The CSOs, accredited by the United Nations, operating under the coordination of the Civil Society Organizations on Community Advancement and Humanitarian Empowerment Initiative, CSCHI, also warned Nigerians against voting for people with questionable characters. Speaking during a media chat in Abuja on Tuesday, the group said it will not allow unpatriotic elements to spread hate speeches and fake news capable of causing political upheaval. The Director General of EI and National Project Convener, Mr. Akunle Yusuf, said credible elections in 2027 would depend on transparency, accountability, and proactive reforms by the electoral umpire. On inclusion, the coalition urged INEC to expand accessible polling units for persons with disabilities and internally displaced persons, while also piloting diaspora voting in 5 countries. Another timeout. Please don't go away.
Fast-paced world, staying ahead demands peak performance from our bodies.
Like never before, our bodies need an optimum supply of essential nutrients, and Supermalt supports our daily